In China, there's been so little rain that a 600-year-old statue of Buddha has been uncovered on a dried-up stretch of the Yangtze River. Satellite pictures show Chinese rivers full in April and parched in August. News broadcasts show fire trucks delivering emergency water. Everywhere, crops are withering. China's drought is remarkable, but what's extraordinary is how many intense dry spells are happening around the world. The worst conditions are in East Africa. The UN says as many as 22 million people could face extreme hunger in the months ahead. There was no rain, he says. Whatever we planted did not grow. One factor is the La Niña current persisting for a third year in the eastern Pacific. It contributes to dry conditions as far away as the Horn of Africa, but also across the Pacific, from Chile to Mexico to the southwestern U.S., all enduring exceptionally dry weather.
It's a cause of concern because of all the climate impacts that La Niña has in the form of drought. Climate change is amplifying the impacts of these La Niñas, even though it may not be having a direct impact on the occurrence of La Niña itself.
While Canada has been relatively spared this summer, drought is scorching much of the Northern Hemisphere. Virtually no European country has escaped extreme and persistent dry conditions. Rivers all over Western Europe have dropped to record low levels. In Serbia, scuttled German ships from the Second World War have been uncovered. While in England, several kilometers of the Thames River is bone dry. Drinking water for some is being delivered.
If you don't have running water, it makes you question all the most basic sort of complexities of life.
But in Eastern Africa, any water would be welcome. Conflict on top of drought has made the situation dire.
The driest season that we have seen in decades. 4 or 5 rainy seasons have just disappeared.
The World Food Program says in this part of the world, people cannot wait for the weather to change. Facing starvation, they need food and water now. Eric Sorensen, Global News, Toronto.